Like I look like a moon right now. Decreasing the creasing. Wow. Hey, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a first impressions on some new Flower Beauty makeup releases. So let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I curled my hair. This is a first for me in a while. It was a pain to curl. Can I just, oh my God. Curling short hair is like waiting for your hands to burn. It was very stressful. It was a very stressful, anxious moment, but I got to this point and it has really grown on me. I really like how it looks. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Okay, so I am reviewing the foundation, the concealer, plus the powder, and the setting spray on top of that. So everything is Flower Beauty on my complexion portion of my makeup today. I'll be testing all of these at once because if they're by the same company, they should work well together, right? Right. So this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. It does retail for $13.99 at Ulta, but if you go to Walmart, I'm gonna give you the plug. If you go to Walmart, you're gonna get $1 off this foundation. It's probably like $12.96 or something like that, which is where I bought it. This foundation comes in 12 shades. It doesn't seem to go very light and it doesn't seem to go very deep either. Kind of typical of a drugstore foundation. This foundation definitely needs some improvement in the shade department. It does need a lot more shades because not everyone fits into 12 different categories. So I got mine in the shade L3 Nude. It is a really good match for me as someone who is very light skin and I have really olive yellow undertones. So the packaging of the foundation is stunning, okay? She comes in a glass bottle. She's bougie looking. She got this like rose gold nameplate type of deal, you know. She got a pump. She's just cute, okay? She's cute. So this foundation claims to be weightless, luminous, and buildable coverage. So it says it's going to smooth out the skin, make you look flawless, and incredibly natural complexion. Oh, this expires 2020. There's an expiration date. Wow. There's an actual expiration date. Not like that weird symbol. You know what I'm talking about, that symbol. This expires January 2020. So that was the foundation, and now the concealer is the Flower Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. So this claims to be weightless, full coverage, and has a nude skin feel on the skin. Okay, so this concealer comes in only 6 shades, which 12, 6, I guess they halved it because why? I don't know. I don't really know. But this claims to be soft focus blurring. The formula does double duty to calm and reduce puffiness with an infusion aloe and chamomile extract. An added boost of caffeine firms up and gives targeted areas a boost of antioxidants. Does this actually have all of that, or are you just playing with me? Where's the caffeine? Is caffeine under a different name? Okay, I don't know if caffeine is under a different name or something, but it's not in this concealer. Neither is aloe vera and chamomile. I don't see those listed as their names. They might be listed as their chemical name. So this concealer has kind of a unique wand to me. It's like a weird long doe foot that is a lot flimsier, and I really quite like it for getting underneath the eye. Of course, you'll see how it applies and everything once I do the demo. And also, this is the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. I have mine in the shade Nude L2/3. The concealer was in the shade Light, by the way, if I didn't mention it. So the powder only comes in 4 shades, and it only goes up to like tan. Like that is maximum tan. Pitiful, okay, pitiful again. So this claims to be a soft focus blurring powder with a nude skin feel. It's silky and lightweight. It smooths, evens, and reduces shine with a naturally luminous finish. So the powder is $13.99 on Ulta's website, and the concealer is $9.99 on Ulta's website. Go to Walmart. It's cheaper by like $1 or $2. save yourself that buck or two. So this is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. This claims to have a matte finish. It locks in makeup instantly, keeps makeup fresh, and it has a mattifying effect. The lightweight mist creates a sweat-proof and rub-resistant barrier that maintains your makeup for a fresh, just applied look that lasts all day. So this is the mattifying one, as I do have oily, acne-prone, hyperpigmented skin. They do also have a dewy one if you do have dry skin, which you could definitely pick up. But I will be testing out the mattifying one today. All the products talked about in this video will be listed in the description box below, as well as whatever else is on my face. It'll all be listed down below. Before I begin, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like and comment on this video, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. So if you want to see how these Flower Beauty products perform and how they wear throughout the day, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this is one of the few times I have ever curled my hair. I don't know what to think. I think it looks kind of like Hollywood glam, but I also think it looks very, very messy. I did not curl all of the pieces right, but it's okay. It's a learning experience for the both of us. I don't know if it fits my face though. Kind of makes my face look more round. Like I look like a moon right now, and I don't know how I feel about looking like a moon, but okay, foundation time. Okay, so since this is a luminous foundation, I'm going to use the Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Refiner on my pores because homegirl got some big pores and luminous foundations do not agree with my craters, alright? So I'm just gonna take my sponge actually and just kind of like dab it in there, tap off the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to press that into my skin. I'm only going to be applying this to the T-zone. I did get it in the shade Nude L3 because it looked around my color and it was very, very yellow undertoned, which is definitely what I am. I'm very, very olive, so I have high hopes for the undertone of this foundation. Usually when I'm picking out a foundation, it's kind of like the undertone is the make it or break it, because so many lighter foundations are so pink, and not every one of us is pink. So as per usual, I will be doing half with a brush and the other half with a sponge. If you've seen any of my foundation reviews before, you already know the drill. Back of my hand, I'm gonna start off with a pump of foundation. Oh, okay, I did 2 pumps. That was a very small amount of product for 1 pump, but I'm just gonna dot this. Ooh, it feels very jelly-like. Gel-like, yeah. The product is actually a lot thicker than I thought, and it's kind of just staying there, which gives me high hopes. So I'm gonna do this side with a brush, my regular Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to start pouncing her into the skin. A little bit of product goes a very long way. Ooh. It's not as luminous as I thought it would be, but it's still slightly dewy. It is kind of hard to spread. It doesn't just glide on like water, but it definitely still does blend into the skin, and it looks really good on my texture. It's not emphasizing it, it's not clinging to any dry spots I have. It's just kind of sinking into the skin also. It's also a solid medium coverage. I can definitely still see a few imperfections coming through. I have absolutely no problem with that as long as it sits very nicely on the skin. I hope you can see that, how it has that nice sheen on the skin. Very, very healthy looking. And on the other side, I'm going in with the Japanesque sponge. I'm just gonna dip the sponge in the product and then start sponging her along. Whoa, that is really good coverage with the sponge too. Slightly lighter coverage, but I thought it would soak up a lot more of the product. That is a bomb shade match for me. The side with the sponge is a little bit more pressed into the skin, but it is slightly lighter coverage, while the brush side is a little bit more coverage, but it does look a little bit more on top of the skin. It doesn't look heavy or cakey at all. So I am gonna go with another pump just to test if it's buildable or not, because I always test if foundations are buildable. So I'm just gonna build where it's mostly needed, aka my cheeks and my chin. So it does dry down a little bit darker, as you can probably see. See, this is when I first apply it, and then that is when it's dried down. It is a little bit darker. It's building on top of itself really nicely. It's not gathering or caking. And then I'm gonna smooth out and press everything into the skin with a sponge, by the way. Oh my god. This is one of the only foundations that doesn't look nasty and cakey around my nose. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can get a closer look at the foundation unset. So if you can see my skin, it's just so smooth looking. It has about medium coverage, so it covered up really, really well. But like, holy cow, look at my forehead. Look at how smooth that looks. Next up, we have the concealer. Oh, so that is the type of applicator it is. But let's try her out. Ooh, oh my god, that is so liquidy. Oh, that's so gel-like. It's not too thick. It feels already weightless. Let's blend her in to the skin. Oh. Oh my lord. Did you see how I blended that out in 2 seconds flat? It's more of a matte concealer than the foundation. The foundation is a lot more dewy and luminous, and the concealer is a little bit more matte and kind of is trying to like set itself right now, which I really do appreciate in a concealer, just because I do have fine lines underneath my eyes, and things just tend to wear better if they're a little bit less emollient. I'm gonna highlight the face with this, just to see how it blends out everywhere else. Let's blend her out. Oh my god. That is so creamy and easily blendable. The concealer has already kind of gathered underneath my eye with all of the creases that I have. This is not anything new. All concealers do this on me. So this is what the face looks like now. You could kind of see, I'm like squinting so you can see my under eye, but you can see how it did kind of gather at my lines. Absolutely no concealer will not gather at those lines. So I'm not going to dock points for that, but ooh. My under eyes look good. They look plump, hydrated, and dewy, but not too dewy. Just that like natural skin-like finish, which I'm really, really into. This is definitely a concealer you have to set immediately. It starts to sink in and crease immediately. So that's where this powder comes in. This is the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. And I did swatch this on the hand, and ooh, it is so finely milled. It has a beautiful texture, and it doesn't feel too heavy. I'm gonna smooth out my under eye first, because I'm going to use this underneath my eyes. Just to, you know, test it all out all at once. So I'm taking a Real Techniques contour brush. I don't like the kind of separation that it's giving right there. I'm switching to my giant Wet n Wild powder brush, and I'll just be applying this to the entire face. That did take away some of the dew a little bit, but it's still peeking through the powder. Oh, my under eyes have creased. So this is the face set, as you can see. So you can see that the powder really mattified it a lot, but the natural sheen of the foundation is still coming through. I'm very happy about that. I like a more natural skin type of look, so I didn't want it to be completely matte. It's sitting very well in between my eyebrows on my actual forehead, and it's actually looking pretty good. So I also am going to test this out. as well. This is the Flower Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray Matte Finish. Because I know this luminous foundation is not gonna last very long on me. So should I do 1/2 with the setting spray and 1/2 without? Let's do that. Let's do that. I feel like that'll give us a better gauge of how the setting spray actually performed. That was the finest mist. That didn't even feel like anything on my face. This is the most beautiful mist. Holy cow, I 100% approve of this. A++. So it hasn't changed the foundation finish too much. It just looks slightly more sheeny on this side, and definitely on this side is a little bit more matte. My under eyes are creasing again. I think this is one of those concealers that I have to do the eyeshadow like bag technique with. So this is with the setting spray. This is what the skin looks like on this side. And then this is without setting spray. Don't know if you'll be able to see much of a difference right now, but hopefully throughout the day, you can see a bit of a difference. So I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my face, and then I'm gonna come back to tell you how everything blended and wore on top of this combination. Okay, so this is the finished look. As you can see, the foundation looks amazing right now. It's hiding every imperfection. It's not emphasizing my pores, probably because I did use that primer, but my pores are not as emphasized as I thought they would be, and everything is just kind of smoothed out and just very beautiful looking. All the products used on top of my skin blended out perfectly, nothing grabbed or patched up. So the concealer stopped creasing after I took a big blending brush with some eyeshadow and dusted that underneath my eye to just kind of create a nice shadow. And that usually works for kind of decreasing the creasing. Decreasing the creasing. Wow. That kind of helps to help decrease the concealer, and it's not creasing again, so I have high hopes. It looks really good underneath the eye. It's not looking very heavy, cakey, thick, nothing like that. And I have very high hopes for this foundation. I'll show a clip in natural light now so you can see what it looks like in daylight. Okay, hello. This is in natural sunlight, how the foundation looks on my face. I did notice some weird separation going on over here, but I just smoothed it out with my sponge and it seemed to disappear. I'm just letting you know in case you have that problem as well. But this is what the foundation looks like in sunlight, and this has become a recurring trend of balcony time. This is what this will be called. But the foundation looks really dewy and glowy, and it just looks really healthy on the skin, and I'm really liking it. And I really hope it doesn't separate again, because that could be a problem with the primer maybe, or something with the skincare, because it shouldn't be doing that. So I will come back and check up in a few hours to let you know how the foundation is wearing. Hey, so now it's been 8 hours since I've had the foundation on. I've had it on all day. I think this is an accurate gauge of how long it'll last. As you can see, I am a tiny bit shiny, and the foundation is breaking up all along this area, in this area as well. My forehead still looks good, and the sides of my cheeks still look good, but oh my god, this whole area is not looking good. It is separating, and I think it has to do with the fact that my oil has come through. And the primer that I used probably doesn't agree with this foundation, so we're gonna have to see about that. The concealer has kind of like rubbed off to me. I feel like the concealer has faded. That could just be me, but I really don't know about that. And it's just not wearing the best right now. And I find that so disheartening because it looked so good in the morning, but now it just looks, she don't look good. She don't look good at all. She's breaking up. She's like, oh. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there is major separation going on. Also, there is no difference between setting spray side and not setting spray side. As you can see, same amount of oil, same amount of break uppage, separation. Your girl is not happy with that. It don't look the best right now. Definitely does not look the best. Okay, so I definitely have to play around with these products more with different primers and powders and all of that. So this is not a review. I just want to put that out there that this is just my first impression, my first initial thoughts on these products. I will definitely have an update coming in the future about this foundation and concealer and powder and setting spray combination. But as of right now, this is really, really iffy. I'm going to actually touch up on camera with the powder to see if it will help kind of stop the separation. So this is just my, ooh, no. No, she looks worse. She looks bad. Holy cow. Never mind. Okay, let's forego that idea. It's not so good. I'm gonna take off my makeup now because it's looking terrible. All the products used in this video and whatever else is on my face will be listed in the description box below, so definitely check it out if you want any of the product links. And if you like me, if you like my content, if you like my videos, my channel, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like and comment on this video, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks so much for watching. Bye!